One of the reasons we're really grateful for the Support Life Foundation and the volunteers and young people that they're bringing to Fremont High School is just to make sure that we're able to put the people and the resources in place in our classrooms that ultimately help to change outcomes for our students. And so probably the most important outcome to me is one of the principles of the school is our graduation rate and is making sure that we are able to retain our students and help them not only get through graduation, but onto a path where they know that there's a real future for them or there are real options in front of them. For many of our students, that's college and going on to either a 2-year or a 4-year university. For other students, that's entering directly into a trades program or making sure they have some clear next step for themselves that's going to give them some opportunities.
I have a lot of experience volunteering before I moved to Northern California, but when I came here I felt like I still wanted to be a part of the community. I still wanted to, flex that muscle a little bit. So having the opportunity to come to Fremont High School really gave me the ability to kind of shine and to kind of help the community out and gain some experience that I had never had before.
I have Rami in my class who is part of this program, and he helps me in my biggest class. So this class has 31 students when everybody is present, and that's over 7 groups of students. And so anytime that I am teaching a lesson or I have kids practicing, it's super helpful to have another person in the classroom to help me.
What am I doing to get 128? What's the number? So should be 180 minus.
They're friendly and they know that they need to be professional in a class setting. They're very helpful to the teachers. The students really like him.
Smaller than so if I said 30 degrees, is that going to look like a little tiny pizza or is that going to look huge? It'll be like a tiny pizza, right? So how does it make sense to have 128 on the inside? Right? So switch them and then put the right angles in the right spots.
By myself, I try very hard, but when I have another person, it's so much easier. I am excited to continue to have people helping me in my class.
The story with Project Educate started when the school counselor walked in my office and requested some help. Her plea was that a large number of the student population, many of which are immigrants from local communities or close by countries such as Central America, South America, Middle East, and Far East, who are part of the school population, are not doing very well. As a matter of fact, her main complaint was that they're reaching a very high dropout ratio.
So Minette comes in twice a week, and for me, teaching English language development to SIFE students, that's students with severely interrupted formal education, it's so helpful that she comes in and gives one-on-one support to the students that I don't always have the chance to give that one-on-one support to.
I wanted to say that the help that Rami has given to my class is terrific, and we need people like him in the classrooms. My students need people to speak English with. I have sometimes 30 students in the class. An extra set of hands, extra set of ears is incredibly helpful. Students really enjoy interacting with college students, and they learn every single time they have an interaction with someone in English. I really appreciate every single volunteer, every minute that they're in my classroom.
So the UC Berkeley professor went ahead and issued a full class for us, a credit class. So when the student volunteers for 15 hours, they get 1 hour credit, up to 60 hours of volunteering within 1 semester, and that will purchase them 4 hours of credit. Of course, that was an incredible endorsement for the program and the validity of it.
We have a partnership between Oakland Unified School District Schools and Support Life Foundation, in which Support Life Foundation is able to recruit from various local colleges and onboard them, prepare them, and help them get to campus. That just provides a way for our classes to have the support of additional adults on campus. Volunteers have expertise in the subject areas. Our students, they have the support of someone who is very knowledgeable in the subjects that they're learning. It's a partnership that we are constantly working on ways to connect the resources and the institutions in the community, especially higher education, with public schools.
I would love this program to continue, especially because we've gotten so many volunteers who speak Arabic, and that I think is a big issue for us because most of the teachers speak Spanish and most of the students also speak Spanish, but we always have Yemeni students, and it's really hard when they're first coming and there's not an adult in the room who they can communicate with, both to get help with academics and also just to say how they're feeling. So having so many volunteers who speak Arabic has been a huge help for us.
I think one way that the Support Life Foundation and the volunteers that have come through them have really made an impact is just building relationships with some of our students individually. We believe that one of the best things for keeping students in school is making sure that there's an adult here or a person here that sees them and appreciates kind of who they are and the fact that they are at school and doing the best that they can.
I would like to say thank you guys so much. You are incredible. The students who are coming to us are the greatest people, but they also have such high needs. And we just want to thank you from the bottom of our heart for sending people to give them the extra support that they deserve.